news begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news at 11, the mysterious boom in the sky that rattled much of southeast Michigan. Perhaps you're among the many who felt it, heard it, or saw it, or among those who are now sharing home videos like these. Glad to have you with us tonight for Local 4 News at 11. We are hearing reports that the boom was heard in at least 4 states, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois.
Yeah, even some folks up in Canada saying they saw a bright light. The phones in the Local 4 newsroom have been ringing off the hook. I've never seen anything like it. Social media is on fire. Yeah. We're going to talk to Ben Bailey in just a second, but first let's get to Mike Narlock. He's head of astronomy for Cranbrook. Mike, are you there? Can you hear me okay? Mike, are you there?
Hello?
Hi.
There he is.
Hey, there he is. Mike, any indication of what this is? What we've been saying all night. Do you think that's true?
I do. Every indication from what I've seen and from the videos I've seen on social media suggests that this was a large chunk of space debris that we call a bolide, which basically means it's a big fireball that you see in the sky.
A bolide different from a meteor in the sense that it just doesn't make it to the ground?
Yeah, it in essence, it explodes, as some of the videos I'm sure you've seen show this clearly coming apart and exploding into fragments, and that's usually what we call a bolide. A super bolide, which I think is what we'll end up calling this, is one that is dramatically bright. Now, again, this happened at night, so any sort of bright thing always appears brighter than it really is. But this was certainly a magnificent thing to see,
especially reflecting off the snow as it is in many of these videos.
Mike, any idea how often this kind of thing happens? It seems that as if there are a lot of people who have never experienced anything like this, myself included.
They happen with I don't want to say they're frequent, but they're certainly not infrequent. I think what makes them all the more noticeable now is the fact that people have cameras outside of their houses. There's cameras on your doorbell. You have dashboard cameras on your car. So people are just capturing them more. I remember working one night at the Cranbrook Observatory, just casually looking out the big hole in the ceiling and seeing one streak across. It was a small one. I heard it whistle as it went by, but you know, they do happen. You just have to be in the right spot at the right time, looking in the right direction.
We also have social media now, which allows everybody to run in and say, did you see that? And all of a sudden you've got a community of connected observers.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing when this happens. It's also a way that you can, somebody with nefarious intent can spread gossip and rumors. But in this particular instance, it was, several states worth of people coming together and saying, what was that? Did you hear it? Did you see it? I was looking out my window just by chance and saw a flash, and being a professional astronomer, you think I would know what I was seeing, but first thing that came to my mind was, oh, my floodlights on my garage must have just blown, until people from work called me and said, hey, did you hear that and see that? And I began to piece it all together.
Well, Mike, as a professional astronomer, you got an exciting day at work tomorrow, that's for sure. Thanks for spending some time with us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, now let's bring in Mark Voigt. He is an astronomy professor at Michigan State University.
Mark, you were actually out jogging in Okemos when this happened. Tell us what you saw.
Well, I got home a little late, and I'm glad I did, because I went out for my run, and I was running, and I saw all of a sudden the sky brighten, and I looked up, and there was this brilliant meteor, the brightest one I've ever seen, and then it was changing color as it came down, and it exploded into pieces. And being a trained astronomer, I looked at my watch, I checked the direction in the sky, and as soon as I got home, I went to the American Meteor Society site to file a report. And when I filed a report, there was no other reports. When I went on later, the number of reports had taken the server down.
In fact, yes, the site's gone down. There's a placeholder on the website saying a major event in Michigan, but you, unlike so many others who were watching this, you had a pretty fair idea of what you were seeing.
Yeah, no, I knew pretty quick, and I feel privileged. Then when I got back, I am teaching a class of about 150 students this semester, and I sent email out to all of them to see who else had seen it. A couple of students have seen it, and then and many others know people who have seen it.
Extra credit if you saw the meteor in class.
There, but I'm definitely going to share some of the movies with them on Thursday when I see them again.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for your expertise tonight. Great that you were out there to see it for someone in your line of work. Thanks very much for your expertise.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well,